Hi guys, I'm Elizabeth from Elizabeth Rose Vitality, and today I want to bring you 5 easy tips on how to successfully meal plan. So step number 1 is being prepared, and there's 2 pieces to that. So first I want you to set your intention. Why are you doing this? What is your goal? Why are you here? And why do you want to meal plan? Set that intention. And then the other part is preparing yourself so that you can be organized and this can be easily accessible to you. So do you have a planner? Do you have a journal? Do you just want a notebook? Do you use your notes in your phone? It can be as simple as that. Or do you want to buy something like this off Amazon? This is the one that I use. You can hang it on your fridge and rip the weeks off as you go. So that's step number 1. Then you can move on to step number 2, and I want you to look ahead at your week. What are your commitments? What are your priorities? What else do you have going on in your life? So do you have one night that you're working late? Do you have an early gym morning? Do the kids have conferences or a sporting event? Do you have a date with friends or your significant other? And I want you to write that down in your planner. Write it down on each day so you know what those days look like. Step number 3, I want you to start planning on your hardest day, which I know sometimes doesn't make sense because you want to start the first day of the week, but this will really help you. So look at your hardest day. What is the day you have the least amount of time? And that is where you want to start your meal plan. You want to start there because you want to make sure even on your hardest day that whatever you plan is feasible. You don't want to set yourself up for failure and create this beautiful, intricate meal on your hardest day that you're going to be the most exhausted, because then you're just going to be frustrated. So then once you have that done, you can move on to step number 4, which is moving on to the other days. So this will depend on what your goal is, but for the purpose of this, let's use that you want to increase your variety. You're bored, you're eating the same things all the time, and you want to increase variety for you and your family. So if that's the case, say your hardest day of the week was Wednesday and you did soup, and that soup had carrots, spinach, pasta, and some chicken in it. So then you want to kind of go off on the other days and you want to plan around that to increase your variety. So if you've already had carrots and spinach, maybe on Monday for dinner you have broccoli, Tuesday you have cauliflower, Thursday you have asparagus, and Friday you do some root vegetables. And then you do the same thing with your grains. If you had pasta on Wednesday, try quinoa, try some rice, try some different grains. And then you do the same thing with your fruits, with your fats, with your oils, with your carbohydrates, with your proteins, with everything. This is how you can really make sure that you have a variety and that you're not having the same thing every day. And this is also a great time to bring in your family. This step is great to use other people's ideas. Maybe search the internet for some fun new recipes, try some new ideas, experiment with foods. It's a great way to incorporate your family time into meal planning. And then step number 5 is making an appropriate list. So you want your grocery list to only have what you need for these meals, and be specific. If you are increasing your variety, then you want to get blackberries, raspberries, bananas, apples. And how much do you need? Is everybody home that day? Do you need 1 orange or do you need 4 oranges? Be very specific exactly what you need. And then when you get to the grocery store and you just have this list, you can grocery shop very intentionally. So whether your goal is to save money, eat less processed food, or increase your variety, having that list in front of you really helps you shop with intention, because your goal is to check everything off the list, to get in and to get out. And this helps you not be so distracted with all of the marketing towards the foods that you're trying not to eat. So really use that list to keep your intention in front of you, and use that to not be distracted. So I hope that was helpful. That's 5 easy tips. And if you have any more questions, you can DM me, follow and subscribe. Find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, Elizabeth Rose Vitality. All right, hope to hear from you soon.